All right, we are live. Make sure the microphone's getting set up. Take off one of these headphones so I can hear myself. All righty. So today we are doing a live video for the very first time on my YouTube channel. I wanted to start this series where I answer people's questions about San Diego. A lot of people who follow the channel are from different parts of the country. So we have New York, Wisconsin, Chicago, all these places in the East Coast, and even in Texas, Arizona. So I really wanted to start creating a series of where you guys come in, ask your questions about San Diego, whether it's real estate related, maybe location related, and just maybe you want some recommendations of where to eat or what to do. I think this would be a great way to start, building a community within the channel. Over the last few weeks, I've been working on some really exciting things where not only are we going to plan, and I say we, my team and I, we're going to go across San Diego, show you different parts, but we want to do it in a way where it's taking someone who hasn't been here before, taking them from A to Z on what you should consider when moving to different areas. So if you're starting to join, feel free to comment where you're from, if you have any questions, or at least say hello. Living in Sonoma County, my man Danny Cronin. What's up, brother? So I have a studio set up here. This is just the person who sponsors this is actually my dad, who you'll see right here in this picture frame. And I've been wanting to do a live stream for a long time. And he finally put the studio together, and I get the benefit of being his son to utilize it whenever I'd like. So I actually wanted to not only start live streaming from the studio, but actually go out to the area, Pacific Beach, Ocean Beach. Yeah, I know. We got the little island mural here, and I got a nice little ring light. It's in the garage for now, but we'll see as things progress where we end up at. Um, Hey, we got 3 people in here. So if you're joining us, just feel free to leave a comment. Say hello. If you have any questions, I'd like to go over it with you guys. I also wanted to talk about some exciting changes in San Diego. And this is really just a trial run to see how this live setup goes. So this is not scripted. I have nothing planned. It's just all off, just me going, I don't know, for lack of a better word, just ad-libbing it here. All right, so let's start talking about just the last few weeks. So I've had a lot of people reach out who are planning on moving to San Diego in 2022. A lot of people looking for rentals, a lot of people looking at how the market's going to do. And one big sector of the market that I find more people are going towards is they're going towards new construction. And I think that's the case just because everyone loves new. And these prices, they're actually pretty reasonable when you compare it to these resale homes. So, yeah, new, I guess you can't beat new. Some people are getting attracted towards that. Gunny Gray. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us here. And yeah, I look forward to sharing some more exciting things with you guys on San Diego. Um, I'm trying to think. So I've, for the most part, have done Central San Diego and South San Diego. Haven't really touched on North County San Diego, but that's where I'm originally from. So, uh, along with my team and I, we want to really go from as far south as we can to as far north as we can. Sorry, guys, I'm fumbling here. It's learning trial and error. I don't have any guests, so I don't really need headphones. And yeah, so what's cool about North County, San Diego? We There's so many new things going on. Encinitas definitely deserves a video of its own, where we explore that community. A lot of 20 somethings love the community, and it also attracts people who are in their retirement age and towards the end of whatever the retirement or it's a great community that I think we should cover. I also am working on the Spanish sector YouTube channel with along with my dad. He speaks. He's from Costa Rica, and I thought it would be cool to separate channels: Spanish speaking, English speaking, and have him do the Spanish speaking stuff real estate stuff, and then I'll do the English channel. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I don't. Yeah, let's see. What questions you got about San Diego, Dad?
How's the labors in San Diego,
Oh, he's the job
the job
opportunities.
opportunities?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I've gotten a lot of questions like, "Hey, how's the job sector doing?" Right now, San Diego is exploding. I think that San Diego for a long time was undervalued. I think people, thought that, it was just a hidden gem, right? Not many people knew that San Diego had the beaches, the mountains, the desert, everything so close by. And all these companies started taking notice that all of our employees want to live in this location. So I think what happened was when COVID started, people wanted more lifestyle living rather than just work for their career. So they opted to move to San Diego as a cheaper alternative, believe it or not. We're cheaper than San Francisco, other places up north like Los Angeles, um, like the Santa Monica area. Like you'll see the price comparison to San Diego to those areas, and it's just like day and night. Like those areas are crazy high. So a lot of people moved for like tech, restaurant, retail. We have, a lot of new developments going on in the south. In downtown San Diego, they have a biotech sector that's expanding. So we're getting a lot of employees from that area. And in North County, San Diego, the hotel industry has taken storm, especially along the beaches. They're building new hotels. A lot of investors are taking a look a lot of investors are taking a look at apartment buildings, remaking these, and the rents. There's going to be a live stream where I just help people talk through the rental aspect of that. All right, Gunny Gray. Where is Rancho Bernardo? I was looking to move there next year, maybe summer. I looked at La Terraza apartments. So Rancho Bernardo is east. It's along the 15 South. It's a freeway that we find in San Diego. What you'll do is you'll talk freeways. So when you name a location, you'll say, "Hey, what freeway would I take to get there?" The 15 South will take you to Rancho Bernardo. Right now, where I'm at my studio is Escondido. So we're farther north of Rancho Bernardo. We're about 15, 20 minutes away with no traffic. Rancho Bernardo is a nice area. It's a very low key area. It's really well maintained. It's a little bit of an older community mixed with some families that are starting to move in there. And yeah, I haven't heard of um, La Terraza apartments, but you can't go wrong living in that area. If you're looking for like safety, tranquility, just maybe if you like to golf, and then the location's not bad either because you get to go to the beach 15, 20 minutes away. I mean, pretty much everywhere in San Diego. And you're a video game developer from Chicago. Well, I bet you're not having. I mean, it's a lot different in Chicago. Right now, we're in our 40s, 50s degrees, and I know Chicago has probably snow. You got to shovel it. You got to put salt on your car so the snow starts to dissipate. All right. Ik- Ik- I hope I pronounce your name right, Mr. Stewart. Is that maybe that's easier? Ikaika, Ikaika. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Please let me know if I did. If not, I'll figure it out. Heidi Rose. Do I need a car to live in San Diego? Well, that really depends. If you're working remote, I would say probably not, but it's really going to depend. Do you want walkability, right? I know people who live along the beach who have the grocery stores nearby, their gym, their preferred gym, and they use their bike to get everywhere, right? They don't need a car. And if they do, maybe they'll take an Uber around to different places. If you're farther east San Diego, which a lot of people are, it definitely could it can cause a little bit of a headache because to get anywhere, you're going to need to either take public transportation, the bus, the trolley station, things of that nature. So what I would recommend is just try it out for a little while. If you have an opportunity to, maybe get an Airbnb and feel that out. I always recommend people visit, get a feel for the area first before you decide to rent or buy a home. so you can make sure it lines up with the type of lifestyle you want to live, and then just make the determination once you get to that point. Alrighty, Mr. Stewart, I am doing very well. I hope you're doing great. Oh, Ikaika. I hope so. You're from Honolulu, Hawaii? Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I mentioned it a little earlier in the live stream. I am going to continue doing these to help people just get to know San Diego a little bit better. And a lot of you guys have come from a different YouTube channel, Jaycation, who's one of my good friends and who I will have on my channel eventually. But he does the travel vlog, shows you all the cool restaurants, all the things to do, and has really blown up from when I met him. So yeah, it's uh, it's an awesome little thing that we got. We got a good partnership, good relationship where we he'll feature me on his videos, and he brings a lot of great people into my realm where I can actually help them and answer their questions over the next months or years until they move here. So other than that, so we talked about the job opportunities. It's nice. So we talked about the job opportunities here in San Diego. We talked about transportation. So transportation is something that they're really trying to work across, especially for students who live in La Jolla. So UCSD, they finished a trolley system that goes from La Jolla all along Old Town all the way into downtown. And I think over time, it's just going to get better and better and better. I think they're going to want to include more public transportation. I know from right now, you can go out east in Santee and travel all across to the west, uh, and you won't have to take your cars anywhere. Like you'll go all the way to downtown from Santee with one quick trolley ride. I know a lot of my clients like that aspect. Nice. So we've been live for about 12 minutes. So, one other thing that I wanted to talk about is just the future of real estate and just the price. A lot of people have talked to me about how the cost of living here is going up.
Yes.
There is a joke that one of my friends told me yesterday. They showed me a meme where it talked about just to wake up in San Diego, that's going to be $40. That's crazy. I mean, if you start to think about it, it's just it has been a drastic change. Uh, 10 years ago, when even when I was younger and I was growing up, prices were not where they're at today, and we thought that was expensive, right? You For a one bedroom, you could find it for a grand, maybe $1,200. Well, that's changed. The medium average rental price right now is around $2,000, and if you're looking into like the coastal areas like Pacific Beach, Ocean Beach, Mission Beach, Carlsbad, and Encinitas, could go well above that. So I think that what I want to start doing is giving you guys updates as well. Hey, what's going on with the cost of living? And unfortunately, it's just over time, it's just going to keep driving up just because California is just expensive as a whole. People love being by the beach and that sort of thing. But there's also positives with that. That means more job opportunity, more career growth. If you're spending more to live in an area, you're probably making more to live here. So the hope is, we can continually make more as we live in this high cost living area. Just put your channel on my channel list too. Oh, I appreciate that. What type of channel do you have? I'd like to hear what type of channel you got. I love, I love spreading the love, and I know that I have a lot of friends who do YouTube, and it's only helped. There's way more that we can do together. So I like to feature different things. Maybe we'll have you on, talk about different things. But what do you guys think of the setup? This is a Hawaiian. I think it's Hawaiian. Yeah. What do you think?
Hawaii.
It's Hawaiian. It's a Hawaiian kind of canvas thing. It's like
Estilo la Wu from
so.
Hawaii.
Originally, we were going to do this with a virtual background showing the beach or something. It was just going to have just a virtual background. But I thought this was so cool. I'm like, this would be awesome, and it would allow me to take a look. Give you a glimpse of what type of life you could live here in San Diego. I guess it's not quite like Hawaii, but it's pretty close. Hawaii content. That's awesome. The only island I've ever visited is Kauai. Kauai is beautiful. Very oh my gosh, it's very different pace of lifestyle. Just a lot slower, a lot more relaxed. People are super friendly. Food is super good. Thank you, Gunny Gray. Yeah, Dad hooked it up. He's he knows what he's doing with this type of thing. I'm not very technical when it comes to audio equipment and video equipment, so he really helped out. They said thank you. Did a great job. Yeah. Let's see.
How the houses prices? That's one more question where the people ask me.
How the housing prices are.
Yes, and the prices.
So I will say, guys, if you're looking for deals in San Diego, the deals are like so. Most people they tend to first want a location, and then when they find the right location, then they start to look at the prices of the houses of the locations they live in. Some people do it the other way. That's one way of doing it. The other way is you look for a house first, like where's my budget land me, and then you figure out whether you can fit into that location. There's no wrong way of doing it. So many ways of finding homes or apartments. So I would say that if you're looking for like houses in the high 400s, low 500s, maybe sixes, you're going to go to Otay Mesa. And I know what you're thinking. That's too far south. I went there recently, and they have new homes going from 485 all the way up to 585. I think it's really good value. I think over time it's going to just grow. Then I talked to one of the builders who said they're going to redevelop 400 acres of that land. So in Otay Mesa, it's still a lot of dirt land. There's junkyards out there. There's still a lot of unused land. There's no shopping centers, no grocery stores, a lot of different things that they don't have. But yeah, I think it's interesting. But never been to Kauai. Oh, nice. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go check out your channel right after we get done here and take a look at what you got, man. I appreciate you coming on here and chatting. It's definitely awesome to have people who do the same thing because it's YouTube is a lot of work. That's one thing I didn't realize getting into it is it's a lot of consistency. So I'm excited because I've just been planning a bunch of things for the next year or so. But I think that's pretty much it. I think we'll probably end it here. This was just a little test drive, see how things are going, and thank you guys all for joining and for checking out the live stream. I think that over time it's just going to get better. Nice. I'm gonna have to thank him, man. Alrighty. Well, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for watching this. There's going to be more live streams once a week. I probably won't start it until the next few weeks from now. I just wanted to test drive this and kind of enhance it. I hope the audio is great, the lighting's great. We're going to figure this stuff out as we start to look back. And thank you guys so much for joining me. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Phone, ring.